I'm dressed as Lara Croft. He's like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah, I'm dressed as Lara Croft. Let's go shoot that.
Wow.
And he goes like, okay. So we went out there and we did an amazing photo shoot. And I posted those pictures online. And at the time, cosplay wasn't as huge as it is right now. And it just blossomed like right after that. But later on, I was introduced to cosplay properly. I found out what is it that I'm doing when I'm dressing up as Tomb Raider or Catwoman, like when it's not technically Halloween time.
Yeah.
I figured it out later when I started working on those projects that required for me to play superheroines and dress up as popular characters. And I went to my first convention and I saw people cosplaying and I was just home.
Was this the San Diego one?
Actually, my first convention was Kamikaze.
Where's that?
It's in LA.
Oh, in LA.
It's Los Angeles. Yeah, Los Angeles,
That's
California.
Like the smaller version of the San Diego one, right?
Smaller version, but not quite as small anymore. It's
gotten bigger.
Yeah, it's gotten so much bigger. It's been growing increasingly in the last couple of years, and right now it's a really decent size convention, which is I'm going to actually be there. I think we have a panel there for Bat in the Sun. So if you guys want to meet us and listen to our crazy stories from set, come to come to Kamikaze and say hi.
Do you know the dates yet?
I do actually, but I do not remember them right now.
But do you post it on your social media?
I will be posting about it. Yeah, I will be making announcements about it. It is coming up soon, though. I believe it's coming up in like a week and a half, something like that. So, get your tickets right now.
Yes, you have to go see her. You got to see her. She's so beautiful. And you have a film and TV career as well. You've done so much. You've done Miles Away. You've done The Forgotten Piece, Ever After, Mouthpiece, Commitment Issues. You've done so much stuff. You stay busy.
Yeah, well, my main career, I would say, is acting.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because like people sometimes forget about it because I do so much cosplay and I put it out there and I'm like excited to do it. But cosplay is my hobby. Cosplay is my hobby, a very valuable one, like that changed my life in a lot of positive ways, but like it's still nevertheless a hobby. My main thing is acting, but because with acting a lot is going on behind the scenes, people don't see me preparing for stuff, they don't see me auditioning for stuff, they don't see me studying and training and like filming stuff, because most of the time when you're filming, you're on set, you're not allowed to, like film and post pictures on social media because everything is top secret always.
Yeah.
So until your project comes out, usually people don't even, discover that you've done something, so, and it takes a lot more time to make a movie than it does to dress up and, take a selfie.
It does. You know what? It sure does because, like you said, like once when you're doing the movie, then it's got to go into like, pre-production, post-production.
Yeah.
And sometimes, you might do something and it won't be for like a year before it comes out. Sometimes even more.
Most of the time it's going to be more than a year. A year, I would say, is very generous. It would be really quick. It would be impressive.
And by then you've not that you forget about it, but you know what I mean? It's one of those things that you've done, you moved on, and you're like, that's right. Let me post about this. And, it just, just so much of it.
Yeah. One of my movies is actually coming out on Amazon. So if anybody wanted to see it, it's called Dances with Werewolves. And I played the main villain in this movie. I played this werewolf countess. Well, boy, that was an experience because I got made up as a werewolf. So I wore prosthetics and the whole body makeup. Like I was all hairy and scary. And I like to show people my picture from the movie, from the set, like when I'm dressed up as werewolves, and say like, this is me without makeup.
Oh my God. You have to, do you have it posted on your Instagram?
I've been waiting for it to come out and be official.
When is it coming out?
I believe like a week from now.
Yeah,
is going to be available on Amazon. So go out there and watch it.
And you're going to post when it comes out, so people can watch it.
The best way to keep up with what I'm doing and what's going on in my life is probably to follow my Instagram or my Facebook fan page. I'm not much to tweet, to be honest with you. I'm not, like, it takes so much time to do social media. Like a lot of people got upset that I don't give it enough attention. They think I don't give it enough attention. I think I give it too much attention because it's like having almost like having a job. Like
it is.
Like I try to be very attentive to everyone that follows my page, and I try to keep up with the comments and the people messaging me. But like it gets like overwhelming.
It is. Yeah.
So like if anybody ever posted something and I did not reply, I am so sorry. I still love you. I'm just a little bit busy doing life.
She's busy trying to like film and, do acting, cosplay for you guys, so you guys can have something to look at and look forward to. And
a lot of that stuff, I'm a very hands-on kind of person. A lot of that stuff I'm involved from A to Z with, like, I will do editing on a lot of the photographs, like a lot of the photo shoots that I collaborate with amazing photographers on. Sometimes I will do my own post-production, like to create art.
Yeah.
And every piece takes a lot of time, like just in Photoshop, because it's not just like, oh, let me make boost some colors and contrast and whatever. No, like I will, like give myself a mermaid tail and create a whole, like, I don't know, like underworld setting, or like I don't know, like just all kinds of like amazing fantasies that I have, like to express the vision of mine of what I see those characters to be, and people don't always realize how much time goes into that, and most of actors, models, like cosplayers, they usually have somebody else do it for them, which sometimes I do as well. I work with some people, take it from A to Z, and some people give me the pictures and I just kind of play with them myself. But I do enjoy very much expressing myself that way, because I used to actually do it for a living for a little while. I used to do photography and graphic design, and I miss those times every now and then. I do love to express myself that way. So so
you put a lot of time into it.
A lot of time, a lot of effort, but it always pays off. My work has, has gotten around and has gotten some recognition out there. Some of the stuff that I co-created with my respectable photographer friends gotten magazine covers out there. So I do feel like doing it myself allows me to really, really honestly express like my vision of like what I want to, how I want to communicate with people. Like what is it that, like, what does my Wonder Woman look like? It's not just me posing for the picture and then just kind of hoping like, hey, like,
right,
let's see how it turns out. And the artists that I work with, they're amazing. They're perfectly capable professionals. Like they always produce amazing results, but it's going to be their vision then, and sometimes I just want to bring my vision to the table as well.
That's good. That's really good that you're very involved, because I don't think that, in a lot of places, I don't think that you're able to get that involved to the point where you do like your own, like some editing or changing it. You don't do that. So you're actually fortunate that you can do that. And it's actually good for you too, because like you said, you're able to portray it and do it the way you want to do it, the way you want, the way your own vision of it.
Yeah.
Which your fans get the actual, your vision, Tatiana's vision.
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes it's like a one-woman show type of situation. I had a couple of photos that I created from A to Z, like from scratch. Yeah. And literally I was the only person involved in creating them. Like I took the picture. It was a self-portrait. I did the post-production. I did the makeup. I did the styling, everything basically. And one of those photos was featured on the cover of Geek Fantasy magazine. It was the photo of Mystique. It's one of my more popular photos. That was basically just my work. And another one is something that's coming out soon, actually. I am featured on the upcoming Vampirella comic book cover.
Oh,
so
nice.
I believe it should be out like within a month
or
so. And so if you're a fan of Vampirella, go to your local comic book store and request the variant cover that's going to be featuring Tatiana DeKhtyar on it, if you can spell my name.
And you're also going to post that on your Instagram, and make sure that you follow her on Instagram, which is Tatiana, and DeKhtyar, which is DeKhtyar. And as far as like her Instagram, it's _, so it's Tatiana _DeKhtyar.
Yes.
And your fan page on Facebook, what is it?
It's facebook.com/Tatiana DeKhtyar. It's basically my name.
Okay.
Like, to find me on social media, you just kind of like look up my name. Or if you go to my website, it has all the links in the upper right corner.
Which is TatianaDeKhtyar.com. And you also, if you're just now tuning in, earlier we talked about the superpower beatdown that is blowing up on YouTube. And this is Miss Tatiana. She portrayed Wonder Woman, and it's Wonder Woman versus Wolverine. You must check that out. And it's gotten over 4 million views. So you've got to check that out if you have not had a chance to, listen, to watch it. If you're just now tuning in or you just tuned in like 5 minutes ago, make sure you check that out because you don't want to miss that. She's good.
Thank
You're
you
really
so much. It was a very intense. It was a very intense shoot. We filmed it. We were filming at the beach location, and let me tell you this:
was it in Malibu or like Pacific Palisades?
Actually, it was somewhere around like direction of San Diego.
Oh, wow. So it could be like Carlsbad or like somewhere over in...
to be honest with you, I don't even know. I was so focused on just getting my work done. I did not even bother with they shipped us there. Basically, like they picked us up and like brought us in. And I was just really focused on like getting the stuff done. But I have to say a huge shout out to Aaron and Sean Shonke, the producers of the show and the directors of the show, and my scene partner, Jonathan Carroll, who is the most amazing Wolverine ever. Ever. This guy is just unstoppable. Like, I have to say that it's really impressive how, like, he was just like... He's like a real life Wolverine. Like, I'm pretty sure he heals real fast as well. Because like the stuff that I saw him do on set, like he threw himself into the rocks and it's crazy. It got a little crazy, like, and I was like, oh my God, how are you still alive? Anybody else would be like long gone by now, but like he's like super durable and like such a trooper and a joy to work with. I was very, very lucky. Throughout my career, I got to work with amazing people. And I have to say that I guess 97% of success is who you work with. Because it's almost like dancing. Like, how good are you at it? Well, how good is my partner?
Yeah.
Like you always are better when your partner is better.
That's true, yes.
I am so grateful for the people that I got to work with.
Yeah, that's so true because I actually, I remember there was a time when I wanted to learn how to salsa dance, and I had never taken any classes or anything. And a friend of mine had said to me, we'd gone salsa dancing, and